Hello, I'm live again. I didn't set this as a reminder or set it ahead of time or anything. I'm just going to wait for you guys to figure it out and jump on. So for right now, I'll just chit chat. Let's see. I'm just going to chat so there's no dead air. I don't really like my thumbnail, but I'll probably delete this later. Uh-oh. It says, okay. Hi, Kim's here. Hello. Can you hear me okay? I just got a message that my connection wasn't good. I'll give everyone a second to jump on. Let's see. Can you still hear me, Kim? Because I got some message about my connection not being good. Maybe I'll start over. Okay, good. So, how's everything going with you? Are you getting sleep? You're not working overnights anymore? I'll just chat with you till a few more people have time to jump on. Actually, got a text from Danny. Sorry, Danny, I got like a couple phone calls, so I didn't get back on right away. Um, yeah. So, how are your classes? You probably talked about that last time, but there was a lot of people in the chat. I've done overnight the last 3 nights. So how many you get like a 2-hour nap, I think, if I remember correctly, like when you do that? When doing these go-go kid overnights or getting up an hour earlier, I'm like by midday I am so tired. I've thought about giving up 1 hour a day from like at the beginning of VIP kid, but problem is I have regulars. Hi, Cindy. All right, we've got 2 people here. I'm going to give everybody like a chance to jump on uh, before I. Danny? All right, I got 3 of you. I'll give a few more minutes for everybody else to come. We'll just chit chat about whatever for now. Kim, I try to catch a nap between 3:30 and 6. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I can't nap. I'm just horrible at napping. Like if I'm only going to sleep a short time, and I'm very light sensitive. So that's why I can't nap during the day. Like I cannot sleep if it's light. My brother and I used to argue about the hall light being on because the little light that would come through the crack in the door would keep me awake. So that's why I can't sleep during the day. But like as soon as it gets dark, I'm out. I'm just filling time, guys, to give everybody a few more minutes to jump on. I assume everybody's coming, but I don't know. There's Marianne and Heather and Evelyn. Heather's here. Okay, I sent you an email. All right, I'll check. I'll have 2 hours later of free time to check it. So, circadian rhythm. Yeah, I actually tried to work a job before that was complete overnights, and I never, ever, ever could get used to that schedule. At the time, I didn't have a basement. Now, at least I could come to the basement and sleep. But I only did that for 6 months because I was filling in for someone who was on maternity leave, and I never got used to that schedule. Ugh, yeah. I don't know if even when my kids are off and out of the house, if I could do VIP kid overnight like Marianne does. It's fascinating. Yeah. And it's unnatural, they say. Again, guys, I'm just filling time for a few more minutes to give people time to jump on. If they don't, I'll just go ahead and start talking about me. How are all of you guys? Alaska, I'm sure they do. I've heard really bad things about Alaskans. Like, what? Half of the year they probably can't sleep because it's too late. Then the other half of the year they're probably sleeping all the time. During my fellowship at Notre Dame, what did you do? Overnights? I'll give a couple more minutes for whoever wants to jump on. Yeah. Has anyone else ever tried working overnights aside for VIP Kid? Or do you work overnights for VIP Kid? Kim does. Again, just fill in time for a couple more minutes, but I'll start talking if they don't show up soon. I'm ready to bed at dark. Me too, Danny. Literally, all the sun has to do is go down. And with waking up an hour earlier to work at Go Kid, like I said in my last live, I cannot do that. Love your. Oh, thank you. Love all of you guys too. Okay. I guess I'll start in a few minutes because I'm just sitting here trying to, like, you guys are talking to me, but I have to keep talking. This is strange. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Hello again. Okay, Marianne's here. All right, the only person not here is Evelyn. Kim says, I can't go to bed until my kids go to bed, so it's after 9. I know. I remember when they were little. The bad part about being so tired, like my kids are older and can fend for themselves, but I've done things before, like gone to bed, forgetting to tell them to go to bed, and they probably stayed up too late when they had school the next day. That's the bad part about being tired from online teaching. Talking about Alaska. Oh, the movie The Proposal. I haven't seen that either, Heather. I don't watch a lot of movies. That was one of my dice questions. I miss Alaska. Alaska looks beautiful on TV. It's one of those places I'd love to visit, but I would never want to live there. I hate the cold. I would love to live in Hawaii, though. I come live in Hawaii. Betty White. How do we get on her? Oh, she's probably in the movie you were talking about. Okay. So, my husband is gone during the week. It's on me to do prayers and bedtime. Yeah. It's harder when they're little because you actually have to put them to bed. Like mine, I can just say, go to bed. So I think this job would be harder the littler your kids are. So anyways, I don't know. Maybe Evelyn isn't going to show up. So anyways, I wanted to give an update on me. Anyways, most of you know the backstory. If you don't, I'll send you one of my old videos. Okay, so my daughter we're starting a new treatment. It's called, I'll say it for Heather's sake because she keeps track of holistic treatments and stuff. Okay, NADH. She was taking it in a supplement form, but now she's getting it infused. We're supposed to go to the doctor for 5 days straight, 2 hours every day. So that's one of the reasons I didn't have time to prepare for Ed and Ace. Of course, I'm, sitting there for 2 hours. So, I'll have time to, if you want to send me emails or anything, I'll have time to respond. But supposedly our doctor told us that this could be the thing that allows her to go to school again full time. It's something that just heals you. Basically, it helps with all the things that her lingering symptoms she's still struggling with, like the memory loss, the energy, the brain fog, all her lingering symptoms. Why am I not jumping for joy? Because I'm a little skeptical. I've heard this before. Oh, she's going to be better after you do this or after So I'm optimistic. I'll be happy when I actually see it, when she's actually better. But that's what we're trying. So I have to drive an hour each way, 2 hours round trip, sometimes more if there's traffic, plus sit in this place for 2 hours. So it's going to take up a big chunk of time the next 5 days. And then we're going on a vacation, and then they start school super early this year. Yeah, thank you, Kim. Me too. Yeah, and basically she's going to start over with school this year. She was sick at the beginning of the year last year. We didn't do as much homeschooling as we should. She got really behind. Then my goal was to at least finish English and math with her, which never happened. So I was like, luckily she's one of the youngest in her grade. She was going to graduate when she was 17. I told her just start over. The homeschool, we didn't even come close to finishing it, what we did this year. You were sick a lot. Just start over. So that's what we're going to do. They told her counselor or case manager told me that they're allowed to be in high school till they're 22. So if it takes her longer, it probably will, then it does. For her, life is a marathon, not a sprint. But I mean, if it works and she's actually able to go to school, As of right now, she told me she wants to try 2 classes. So this past year, she took 1 elective plus our homeschooling. She took 1 class, and it was hard for her to get through 1 class. Just going to 1 class a day was really hard. So she's the one that told me 2 classes. I know if she didn't think she could do it, she wouldn't. So she wants to try 2 classes and maybe do homebound. Homebound is where they send a teacher from the public school to your house if you have medical reasons. So it's not the same as homeschool. Like you're still technically a public school student, but they send someone. I'd prefer that. The math is getting really, really hard. And I'm pretty decent, pretty okay at math. I'm not super advanced, but I'm not like horrible at it. But some of the stuff I had a lot of trouble. Like we were when I was homeschooling her with math, we were trying to figure it out together. It was a lot of it's really hard, or I was using Google a lot, or you know. So let's see what you guys are saying. How long does it take for to be into work? What are the ingredients? They told me 5 days of treatment, and it should start right away. Ingredients I should know. Let me get back to you on that. I always say be your own advocate with doctors, but I have to say, like, our doctor that she's been going to, she's been treated with, I trust her a lot, a lot. So even though I tell you to be your own advocate, like if this doctor says something, because she's never steered us wrong, and she's always been right, and she's always trying new things and always keeping up on the latest. Yeah, that we have that option. We don't have that here. Yeah. And then Heather, you sent me an email asking about the treatment. Um, that is really hard to answer because basically it changes all the time. Like every time we go to the doctor, she gets new medication, try new things. You know, our doctor treats holistically, but not only holistically. Like she also includes antibiotics, like Lyme strong enough where you need to, but does a lot of holistic. Um, she's if sh It says my connection's unstable. Is everyone still hearing me and everything? Uh, oh, thank you, Marianne. You can't go wrong with holistic. Yeah, like if she can, are you guys, it's telling me my connection's unstable. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Okay, good. Danny says, my heart goes out to you and Capri, Kelly. Thank you. You're doing everything you can. This is amazing, Mama. Math is hard. Yes, especially ninth grade math. Thank you guys. Thank you for your kind words. I can hear you fine. Good. Yeah, it hasn't been an easy road, that's for sure. Definitely been some hard times. Like, if she really can just go to school, that would be awesome. Like if she could we're starting over in ninth grade. If she could just go ninth grade and go 4 years, like that would be awesome. Or even if she had like a couple classes she had to finish up, like, you know, an extra year or something. We've already decided, unless things turn around a lot, she's going to go to community college because of all the sicknesses and getting behind in school and stuff. And, you know, then she can maybe catch up there too before she goes. Also, we haven't been able to save any money for college because all the money every bit of money is going towards medical bills. So, yeah, there's that too. Okay, please. Yeah. Two-step word problems with solutions, Heather. That's what I needed the most help with. Most of it I could figure out, but I never figured that part out. Okay. Community college is great. Yeah. It's usually like, and then especially like if I go here if she goes here in state, like most of the community colleges have deals with, the state schools too. Yeah. Algebra, geometry, etc. Okay. She's doing algebra. She's probably just going to start over anyway. I mean, I hope this works. Again, like I'm not jumping for joy. I'll wait and see what happens. See if she has a relapse. But I'm hopeful. She has a good feeling about it. My husband did some research too and like can't find anything bad about it. But then again, it is new. Make sure they are accredited. Yes, definitely. We have some good ones around here where I live. So yeah, I don't know. But She's a child. This is new that they're even doing at our doctor's office. So she was like the second person yesterday to get it, and they just started it yesterday. She's the second person in the office to get it. I think I had told them, oh, she's a child. I want to wait and see how it goes for other people first. But I want to get this done before we go on vacation and then school starts. Like, I don't know. I just have a good feeling about it. But, again, my excitement is very reserved until I see it for myself. Community college. Yeah, that's what I was talking about too, Heather. We have good community colleges around here. Thank you, Heather. Glad she believes. Yes, and I feel like I don't know. Thank you, Kim. She gets good gut feelings about things with her treatment. Like I've let her have a say. When we were seeing our old doctor, and I told her about this new doctor, she was the one who was like, "Yeah, let's do it." We had to spend more time convincing my husband, but it's her body, and she knows when she's feeling better. Thank you. Me too, Heather. I want it more than anything. More than anything. If it does work out, like it'll be amazing, a miracle. So I hope it does. Um, yeah, you guys, please pray that it works. If it doesn't, that we'll figure out something that does. If she could go back to school, um, she's got some healing to do. I think we've healed a lot already. Like she spent years being isolated, not being able to go to school because she's been too sick, which means she can't make friends. She's too sick to go out with friends. She has one friend that's kept in touch with her all this time. So one very true friend out there at such a young age, she learned, how to find true friends. Thank you, Heather. Thanks. Yeah, so I don't have a lot more to say about it. Does anyone have any questions? I have to leave in 30 minutes to leave for this treatment. I gotta go put on real pants. Still dressed for online teaching. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on. If it could work, it would. Heather said this just makes me so angry. I know, me too. And let me respond to. I did get the email you sent me. So, like I said, when someone sends me something, probably 10 other people have sent it to me. So I had a whole bunch of people send that to me. Heather sent me an article or a news story about Lyme disease possibly being like a biological weapon from the war. We live across the street from a Marine base from Quantico. It's very possible, very very possible. It makes me so bad if somebody was that evil to like plant something like that on people. I try not to think about it. That's why I didn't respond to you because I can't do anything about it, just that someone's that evil. If really people did this on purpose and planted ticks, for warfare. Um, your support group. Yeah, thank you. I know she doesn't want to share much. Yeah, she doesn't want me like sharing on Facebook. She's mostly doesn't want people her age to know because kids can be really cruel. Luckily not you guys are all over the country. Not a lot of her friends' moms are watching this, and I'm going to private it when it's done. Thank you. No, it's difficult, but I want to see it there. That, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely believe there's that possibility, like for sure. You're not the first one to send that. And yeah, it's maddening that people are that evil. Maddening. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for all the prayers and thoughts. Globalist population control. Ugh. Like a number, population control, instead of looking at the suffering for people. That's super evil. I know there's evil, and I know there's evil in this world, and people are very evil, but wow. Yeah. Um, Thank you guys for all the prayers and blessings and everything. Please do continue to pray for me. I hope and pray that this works. I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream and get ready to leave in the next half hour. Thank you. Thanks, Danny, and to all of you, too. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know how it goes. Thank you, guys. Love all of you guys, too. Thanks for the support. I feel like we know each other even though we've never met in person. It feels weird to say that because we see each other. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye.